Hey, everybody. Hello. I'm Justin Zhu. I'm the co-founder and executive director of Stand With Asian Americans. I'm heartened to see so many of you here today for the 3rd anniversary of the Atlanta spa shootings. Through the Asian Justice Movement, we join commemoration today in Atlanta, New York, Los Angeles, and on live stream. Stand With Asian Americans and our co-host, Dear Community, welcome you to this event. On this day 3 years ago, 8 people were killed, 6 of whom Asian women, in a mass shooting that will be forever remembered in the hearts of Asian Americans today and in future generations. The lives lost in Atlanta and in hate crimes across the country are always with us in our hearts as we continue to fight for a country where we truly belong, free from violence and discrimination. Let us remember the beautiful lives lost in Atlanta.
Enough. We are tired of being treated as less than American.
Subject to the harassment, and now, every day,
we read about another member of our community being physically attacked simply for being Asian.
We are afraid for the safety of our loved ones.
We are angry that our families can no longer go outside in their own neighborhoods,
where they have lived for decades because it may not be safe.
We have given a lot to this country,
where we were born or to which we immigrated.
Our community includes your cashiers,
your teachers,
your cooks,
your doctors,
your dry cleaners,
your colleagues,
your neighbors,
your friends.
We cut your nails.
We write your code.
We together have launched rovers to Mars and back.
Many of us have created jobs
for hundreds of thousands of Americans. We choose to make America our home.
And we strive every day to make America better, just like you.
We don't deserve to live in fear in our own country.
The vitriol has made Asians the target of this blame.
Rhetoric matters.
The China virus, Kung flu.
Those words were an open invitation to hate.
And the result has been a 150% rise
over the past year in reported hate crimes against the Asian American community.
Disproportionately against Asian women.
We ask for your support
in ending violence against Asian Americans.
We no longer want to fear being stabbed from behind,
fatally knocked to the ground,
having acid thrown on our face,
or gunned down like the mothers and grandmothers in Atlanta.
We no longer want to see photos of bruised and battered Asian seniors
with GoFundMe links asking for support. It is critical that we also acknowledge
that the violence we are experiencing
has been the daily realities
for our Black, Latinx, Indigenous, and LGBTQ communities.
The Asian American business leaders in our community are committed to fighting for change.
The change that is needed requires a national awakening
and a dialogue that involves leaders from every community.
If we are to undo the generations of systemic bias and racism,
we are business leaders.
We can help make change happen.
Today, we pledge
to fight violence against Asians,
to support Asian employees,
to ensure representation for all marginalized communities.
You cannot change any society unless you take responsibility for it.
Unless you see yourself as belonging to it.
We ask that you join us in ending discrimination
in all marginalized communities.
Enough is enough. Stand with us.
So here we are in 2024, and while we've made progress, anti-Asian violence continue at escalated levels. Our Asian elders still live in fear, unable to enjoy the basics of walking outside. Just last week, a 71-year-old Asian woman was violently attacked without provocation in San Francisco. San Francisco is a city where Asian Americans are nearly 40% of the population. San Francisco is a city where Asian Americans have called home since the 1840s. It's what's called the capital of Asian America. Yet the #1 issue for Asian Americans is our lack of public safety. That is unfortunate and unacceptable. But we have the power to change our fate. If only we could stand together and have the courage to speak truth to power, to be a warrior, to support candidates that will put Asian Americans equally in first place. We've all had enough. We have the power to change our fate. Let's stand together, let's fight together, let's thrive together.